that
Scared
triggered.
the dark child.
Yeah.
And we're
Watching
live.
Grey's and what's up?
The slowest sip of whatever red blend you have.
He
Yeah, we're
started
discussing the difference
flushing-
between bath arguments and shower arguments.
Yeah, it's like it's like shower beer and bath beer.
Something on fire behind you.
Mm.
No, it's my PC. It's got the RGB lights.
It's also
Ooh.
on
The other
Yeah,
one.
But it's
Yeah.
also
They're
on
all
fire.
Shout out to the
It's got
4090.
I think that's fire though.
When I
Wait, no,
started-
it's got the RGB lights. So.
I started college back up last year, and the first ever like class was like this introduction to online learning. So we all had to jump on a Zoom call with our cameras on. And I just
that's
bought
the
these
worst.
headsets, so I'd like
The cat
I
ones.
was
Yeah.
like wearing them like this backwards because like I'm not trying to be labeled.
not trying to be
right
cat
now.
boy.
Yeah.
What if the teacher just was like, "And now, Catboy, do you have a question?"
Oh, that'd be savage.
Well, I forgot a DM, so let's give it a shot, guys.
You ask us if we want to level up, and then when we say yes, you have to give us a level.
Take 2 points of exhaustion. You guys went to the Nindali rainforest and in a great battle with the Manchaka tribe, overcame them and have taken the stragglers of the tribe into the new formed Wildeco underneath the new leader of the Wildeco tribe, Sphinx. Picking his leadership style and having a great party outside of the Cascade Sanctuary, you guys then embarked on a journey with the glamping wagon north around the Mammoth Peaks, looking for the Moon Tower. And as we'll pick up in a little bit of a travel to the Moon Tower.
And just a quick.
I thought we were going to the moon.
I have it written
We do
down
read
that we're
stance
looking
on.
for. We're looking
Like
for
Dogecoin?
Zadu.
Zadu.
Okay. I wrote it down as one of those things where, like, in my head, that's what it's called. And when I read it later, and I was like, that's not.
Sam, we never got
Zadu-
those elk bands though, right?
You guys do know that Zadu is a dragon, I believe.
Oh.
Zadoink. You gotta watch
Great.
out for those.
That was
Jinkies.
information passed on many months ago, but I did have written down that you guys know that. In game, it would have only been like
Weeks.
72 hours.
some amount of.
Imagine if it only been since the campaign started. It's only been 3 days. We've been playing for like a year. We've got through
Can you
3
imagine
days.
getting 9 levels in 3 days? Just out of your mind.
I'm way different than I was.
So, we have a few days of travel. I'll leave this open if you guys want to accomplish anything or have any conversations. I know after Sphinx taking over and becoming the leader of the Wildeco tribe, you guys had a little party, but you haven't had any downtime outs of just the group since then. So if you do want to have any of those conversations, feel free. You guys don't know the way for sure, so if you guys would like to
Make a check
consult
or
a
die.
map and do a couple survival checks, go ahead.
Coben,
On the map,
do you know where
what
we're going?
which region are we?
Oh, it's somewhere this way.
Southeast.
You know, that
In the
doesn't sound
Mammoth Peaks, I believe.
too.
Southeast of the
Confident.
Cascade Sanctuary is where you guys just were.
Gotcha.
Do we have
Okay,
a map,
okay.
Coben?
Map
We have a
now.
map. I have it.
Lionel,
Here you
always
go.
prepared. Thank you.
Close.
Sphinx,
Yeah, I
can you
think we
read
just
this?
need to start moving northwest. Yeah.
You're the that nature guy here.
You're the
survivalist.
reader.
Sure.
How far were we from the Moon Tower from where we
He
were?
just doesn't know what to do.
That's what you guys are trying to figure out.
I'm just holding the map facing you.
You do see that it kind of cross-referencing with Quoben's information about the Moon Tower. I guess his notes about it. It's hard to figure out. You're kind of doing the thing where you're looking at a map. One map doesn't have a key, so you're like,
Okay.
this far?
Oh,
There's no scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
my
I-
God.
Dumb and
That's
Dumber.
far.
According to the map,
I'm
we've only
good
gone
at
about 2
reading
inches.
the actual terrains and the piece of paper. You knows this. You all knows this.
Well, perhaps
Of
we can
course, I'm
move
just
through the
teasing
mountains
you.
and possibly get lucky. We just know it's upon this range, so.
Yes, we'll keep it. I imagine when we see it, we'll know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
You can
tower.
also-
So typically pretty big, pretty
You
tall.
can also ask Sahanin for guidance once we get closer.
So that's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll a survival check.
I'll
Yeah,
roll.
I was gonna say I can roll one too.
Go for
Cool.
Can I do like a religion check? Did I ever hear about this thing?
11.
10.
it.
Pretty average
Nat
rolls right
3.
there. 9, 11, and
Or
10.
let me rephrase. Was there ever any kind of like navigation by the stars or things like that were taught? Clues or things like. I don't really know if that might be more the dragon guy.
You can make a religion check, yeah.
Then Mommy Moon. Oh my god, I'm so good at religion.
13. Your DC was higher than theirs, but you guys didn't make any of them.
Rude.
Good start.
Great start
Yeah.
here. You guys all
Just
know
tell
with the
us
survival
when
check
the next green
that,
dragon comes.
it's hard to gauge how many days travel, but it is multiple amount of days. Like you're traveling 2 inches on the map, yeah. And as for the religion check, you're unsure if there's guidance by stars or.
I'm sure we'll find clues when we get close. It must wish to be found by those worthy.
Yeah, why don't we just maneuver the mountains and then perhaps we'll see campers or other passerbyers and we'll ask them if they've seen anything.
Can I inspect like the Moonstone Mask for any kind of clue?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Maybe it's got like a Da Vinci thing.
It's got a
you've worn
mustache.
the
on it.
mask. Yeah, it does have a mustache. For quite some
Just
time, and
laughing.
you've attuned to it, so you'd know any sort of magical properties. It doesn't have any guidance properties or anything, or a map on the inside.
Like any scrolled
Any
clues
sort
on
of,
it.
Some sort of nope. Doesn't have any.
Okay. I suppose I'll have to put this on again when we get close. But I don't see any hints, so let's just continue. Which way was it, Sving?
It is on the northern side of.
It's the northern side of.
Don't cut off the
north
DM.
is. Which one
the
is
mountain
north?
range.
The mountain range, yeah, like I said.
So you'd have to go around.
North
Yeah, we'll
must
have to
be
probably
around
go
here
around.
somewhere.
Equalize.
We're gonna run into
probably
baby
knows the way.
Duffy,
So
King Baby.
yeah, basically. You guys continue for a full day travel and realize not much happens on this day. Actually, we can do a little luck check here. I'll roll.
Yeah, don't let Squeak roll.
While we're traveling,
ahead.
since I've got the helm of telepathy, I'm gonna try and like probably test around at it. And I think before me and Serge were riding in the back of the cart, so I'm just gonna like look up at him and mess with the helm, and I'm gonna cast detect thoughts on Serge.
Wait, hang on. I think I actually have something against this as a
He's
satyr.
having a mental argument against fucking his nemesis about like something that happened years ago when they were in school.
Something he should have said.
Yeah, I should have called him fucking. He called me Cloppy. I should have called him something.
Oh god damn it! I can't find it, but I thought I had something
Does
against.
detect thoughts only do humanoid?
Maybe that's it. Where the hell is all of my stuff?
It is creatures, certain
Okay, so-
creatures.
Make a wisdom save, Serge. Unless you have some sort of mental resistance thing.
I thought I did.
Might have advantage versus some.
No, it's
magical effects.
it's an effect against being charmed, but I thought it also
Hmm.
applied to. Thought it.
Make a whiz save.
Yeah.
DC 13.
Yeah, 9.
What's he thinking about?
Oh
What are
well,
you
I guess
thinking
I
about?
do have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So I'll roll
Let's do
again.
that.
Nat 1.
4. Worse. Okay.
What you thinking?
What am I thinking? You guys keep getting me into shit, and I don't know how many times I've died or been close to death, but it's getting fucked. I just want to go and play music. I want to go find a radio.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just kind of look at him inquisitively and like just log it mentally.
He's
Those
just
thoughts.
bitching about us. He might kill us in our sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna note that.
Okay.
As we're traveling, I'm just gonna be recounting our last adventure. Manchun, the fucking beast, everything we just did. I'm gonna inspire everyone. Everyone gets 11 temp health.
We're just riding.
Until
Why do we
when?
need that? I don't.
How long does it last?
Until it's used.
I think you get
It doesn't
Some
list
hours.
a note.
Is it just like a general rule though of temp health, not maybe something in your spell?
You get 11 temp health. A creature can't gain temp hit points from this feat again until it's finished a short or long rest. There's no I can do it once a day.
Okay. I thought there was parameters and stuff, but yeah, that works. All right. Well, if there's not any travel things, you guys can remake your survival check.
Because we're still in the forest, right? We're trying to get at least somewhere closer to mountains.
Yeah, we're just going
Like,
around the cascade.
You know the general way towards
22.
the mountains we want to get to?
Yeah,
I think
you guys
once
are
we
getting
get
towards the mountain.
there, we're going to have to do we'll worry a little more about...
Natural 1. I'm doing great rolls so far tonight, boys. A 3 and a
Another
1.
11.
Well, Dora, after you guys kind of break out of the rainforest a bit, you get more sense of your direction and are able to find some like notable locations that kind of stick out in the map in the mountain range itself. So you are 2 full days travel from what is marked the Moon Tower on Lionel's map.
I'll let everyone know we should arrive there. Just a couple
Good.
days, by my estimate.
I've just had a thought now. Dora, this is... You joined us abruptly, and we feel like we've come to the conclusion of our first adventure, and you've been in the group. Guess just... How are you feeling? You regret your choices?
No, I feel before I just wandered aimlessly. I didn't have a goal but one, and that
Well, we
only
found
goal
you
was
on a
to
mission.
stay away. Yeah, I put my roots there just with the thought of the closer I am to danger, the further I am from harm. So I rooted myself in a rough place and hopings that people who might be after me would get thrown off the trail. And I guess now it's easier helping others while staying on the move. So I guess while I share your dangers, I suppose I do have my own dangers that follow, but I don't know how far they're willing to go.
Well, it won't be the first time a member of the group has brought assassins upon us. We would just wish to know if they are expected at all. That was left out last time. Pem did not. Our friend Pem had some
Who?
debtors come.
Oh,
And
Pem. Right.
yes, and remember when they attacked us and Schwing fell under the rock?
He rode the rock.
Is that
You
is that
just wrote it
was,
upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have any assassins or mercenaries that will be coming to attack us, please just some heads up.
I'll pull out the scroll and I'll say this. I've been curious of its contents, though it's not my scroll. It's not for me to open, perhaps, but for another, I just don't know who that is yet. And people who would wish to do harm to a lot of people, I think, are after it, and I've been tasked with its care. Until the rightful owner is found, whenever that may be. Just hoping that I don't fail the long line of guardians that have come before me.
Of course, yes, and I believe we did a lot of investigation on that last time.
Gation.
We got we I asked Sahneen if we possessed the means to open it currently, and it said yes. And then we tried something and none of them worked. Right?
Right. Again, we guard it, believing that it holds an ancient text that could be very detrimental if fallen into the wrong hands. So we have protected it until the time comes that the one who is supposed to have opened it does open it. My master guarded it for 60 years, his master 60 years before him, and now it is my turn for 60 years until such time that I find someone acceptable to pass the torch along to.
What?
But I don't know who either of those people are.
Do you know anything? Did your master tell you of anything of who is expected to open it?
No, none of us know who's supposed to open it. Just that we are to guard it until that time comes.
Has everyone tried?
For context, you guys, the first layer of defense seemed to trigger, I think it might have been an on surge. Like
A lightning?
it shocked him and it kind of blew him back.
Mm.
But yeah, because didn't you try and dispel magic on it? And it
Yeah,
Blew
and
up.
you rolled low. I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I did detect magic on it, and I got some of the school. I think I've detected twice on it, so I've got
Yeah, I
two
think so, too.
schools of magic.
I believe I dispelled evil and good, and that didn't do anything either.
Mm-hmm.
Dora, sorry, you said your master guarded the scroll for some years before you?
Yes, 60. That
Did
that is the contract we take on when we take ownership of the scroll. Within those 60 years, we are to guard it and keep it safe. And in those 60 years, we are to find the next guardian and train them so that they may keep it safe until time comes that the owner claims it, or we pass it along to the next guardian.
Did I miss something? Do you know? You don't know how to open it, or who is supposed to open it? Any
We
sort
don't have knowledge of how to work the scroll case or whose it is for. Those have yet to be determined.
Well, your people are good at protecting it.
Well,
Not
my
so
master
good
was
at
quite good at
knowing.
protecting it.
Protecting it by losing all the secrets to how to open it. Okay, so how close are we now?
This is like the first day.
Did
of
you
travel,
say you were
so-
afraid to get out of the glamper?
A while ago.
We can fix that. I fixed it once.
You want to go? You want to go outside?
Yeah, I'm
Who's
just
driving
opening
this,
this up
by
to
the way?
travel. We can move on
I'm
to the
driving.
next day if everyone is ready.
Can I look at the talisman that we pulled out of the Alessa stone?
Absolutely.
And I'll shoot an arrow into the night sky for the star collar thing.
All right. Make an investigation. Or how are you examining the necklace?
I would probably show it hand it around to like
Put it on your
Dora and Surge as we're going.
Have you identified it?
Nope. I'm gonna ask Surge if he can tell if it's magical or not.
Sure. I'll use detect magic on the little necklace.
You know, Schwing, my
is
master was a
Absolutely
tabaxi.
magical.
Ooh. What school of magic?
Doesn't say the school. It is a magical item.
Okay.
Yeah, have you identified something today?
No, could be the thing to do today. Do I have a...
Well, it's time to earn your keep, I think.
Says the guy that can barely navigate a map. All right, give it here.
Hey, I'm like I said yesterday, I'm better at reading the land, not a piece of paper.
You're not
But
better
he's
at
a
reading anything. You
picture
are
of
getting
the
better,
land.
though. Sorry, I'm a little snappy. Give me the necklace. I'll identify it.
I don't think I have it, but I have it.
Yep. It is called the Pendant of the Chameleon.
Ooh.
The chameleon?
Mm-hmm.
Which one of
Nice.
you are not lizardy
you-
enough?
As you're kind of identifying it, it is really just a piece of twine with this little emblem that's painted with a blue background and a white star. Like you can still even see the wood that has been painted. Like the background of blue has been painted on a piece of wood. It kind of surprises you about like the nature of this amulet and kind of the magic that radiates out of this, kind of worthless looking little thing.
I'll describe it too a little bit. It's dormant, the magic in this item, so it can be upgraded. You can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot, if you know what those are. It's a weird bard term. I don't know if you're all familiar with that. You can attempt to
What the
hide.
kids call it nowadays.
You can attempt to hide even when you are lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. But why does it say to upgrade it?
Lion perhaps could use that.
This
Yeah, I think so.
it would be beneficial to take this item back to the Feywild. And then I think it would awaken, so to speak.
Well, that's well and good. We need to do that at some point. Do we? Do we? Is anything on
Give
our
it back
agenda?
this thing to hold on to, by the way, so keep it in your inventory. Squeak.
I'll give it back to whoever
It
was
is-
holding on to it. I think it was Lionel.
Sure.
Oh
Mechanically,
whoever.
as he
Sorry,
kind
I
of-
had it.
tells you the properties of it. Serge, you do catch a couple more things that you identify that this is a relic that was locked away, right? It was in the Elesa artifact that you guys opened, and you're not sure about what or why, but this necklace belonged to a god. This Erevan Illisair. Which I think I've messaged this somewhere before, but this is very much an artifact. Yeah, I've typed it. I was about to type it. It's it's 2 lines up in the stream chat. So you can make a religion check if you would like.
I would love to. Religion. 14. I feel like won't get much.
14, yeah. The only thing you really get out of it is kind of some other aliases. He is an elven god, the trickster, the chameleon, the changeling.
Hmm. You said that name is in the stream chat of the Discord, right?
Yep.
Ah, got it. Thank you. All right, I will mention that too. Pass it along. It was locked away. believed to have been belonged to a god, trickster god.
I mean, does somebody want to use it? Lionel, perhaps? Or I don't know who's bad at sneaking.
Or who's good at sneaking and could really take advantage of it.
I wouldn't mind
Lionel,
taking it.
yeah, Lionel here is
Lionel-
great at sneaking and dealing damage from stealth, so I think he would be a natural.
Yeah, I think that's a move.
Coben
Okay,
can't sneak
and-
for shit with his armor, but you know.
Is this item found in the?
Yep.
Cool. Sorry, what's it called again?
Pendant of the Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Parentheses dormant.
Yes, I has it. Yeah, I'll start attuning to it during the night. But I had tossed an arrow out into the
Yeah,
sky.
let's roll for that.
I did, and I rolled a
Oh.
3, so I got it. It's in
Right.
the roll chat thingy, the game log. But
Oh, I see. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So, does anyone want to do anything else in the day before we get to the night? 'Cause-
I think probably bicker a lot about which way we're going and how we know it's the right way, and none of us know, and then we just keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you guys if you do want to do anything else. So, hold on. I wasn't expecting you to hit that. So let's.
me neither. But yeah.
That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys kind of set camp for the first day of travel here of the 2 and some change that you guys have to get, Lionel, you shoot a Starcaller arrow into the sky once the night kind of falls on camp. And holy shit, okay. Well. All right. As the arrow kind of flies into the sky, you see kind of usually just kind of like a bottle rocket and fizzles out into the darkness of the sky. This time it just you see it just kind of shift and shift back and forth, and then it kind of fades away, but it doesn't get any less brighter than all the stars in the sky. And as it kind of hits the sky, it doesn't disappear, and then it just kind of, when it does, the other stars around it start to form. And you guys all see this, kind of above you in the night sky, as it forms into a constellation. Constellation of a kind of person holding these, picture like a Orion, like the full constellation of that. And what sort of assistance do you want from the
I
Star
guess,
Wanderer? Or what are you seeking tonight?
I've been having questions about the mind flare stuff within the Sahanine Church, and if the Sahanine Church, at least the bigger part of it, the more organized part of it, was taken over, or if it brought it in for power's sake. I just want to make sure everything's worth saving at this point, from all of that.
This kind of picturesque, as the constellation of the Star Wanderer then kind of dissipates and flutters in the night sky, and then like starts creating these images and pictures. And you see Mind Flayer kind of walking to this great artifact, and kind of walking around. There's multiple Mind Flayers, and it depicts this image of, in quote, when you recognize this artifact. It's similar to the Oasis Stone, this obelisk, sorry. As you're kind of sitting around it. And you see. Let me get the name right here. We get to hit Lord.
La la la, I'm Lord. La 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 la.
Oh, la, la. Oh, la, la.
As you see near this obelisk, the representation of an elder brain, which is the mind flayers and kind of what controls them and what they respond to. And
Wait, is this like a big brain?
yeah, with tentacles,
Oh.
kind of just pulsing and sending out information. And there is some, you can see it's kind of connected to the obelisk in a strange way.
Lionel, what have you done?
I haven't done anything. It's talking.
Yeah, just quick clarification. You wanted information on the mind flayers' involvement in the church?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, and then from there, you see the hub, right, in this constellation, and then it kind of, you see a signal of like one of the tentacles kind of go out to these mind flayers, who then like spread out like a virus to the world, and then like, and you see these constellations kind of sending signals out, and the churches are one of the stops for one of these mind flayers that kind of.
Oh wow! So it's only the beginning, really.
It is.
Like they're reaching, and
see-
this was a
Yeah, this is one of the spots they reached. To.
Mhm. Okay.
That
And-
is not a good
and it-
sign.
The constellation shows that the Sehanine Church is one of the involvements, but there are different and other things that this goes to. It isn't just infiltrating the church, but like other temples, other religions, other stuff. I'll just give this information as they're trying to gather information. Knowledge is power with mind flayers, but what would they do with religion?
Mind flay
kinda-
it.
Okay.
Surge,
Hmm?
did you put something funny in my drinks?
You let Serge make your drinks?
I pad my pockets. No. God. I
I
got
still
some
have
funny
the funny
stuff right here.
Yeah.
This is really trippy, guys.
Are you okay?
Sir, I believe it's I believe Sehanine is not the only one being, attacked.
So it's worse than we thought.
Much worse. It seems like it's a disease.
Well, diseases need to be rooted out.
I believe the Sehanine Church is the first place. I think if we get
Were any of the other nodes discernible or not really?
Yeah, is there like other churches that, or at least their like master plan, is it like that visible or is it super vague?
I
It's
would
super- I think with your
Well-
high investigation, and you're able to kind of piece together a lot of different information. It does seem that they were putting out feelers to these different nodes that you saw.
I would
To
specifically
different
be-
religions. They were mind flayers kind of feed off of information and knowledge and how to use it, and for something triggered them to look towards religion and whatever religion gives to people. The mind flayers got interested in that, and the major thing you see is not necessarily where the nodes go, but where the hub and the signal originates from. And
Which is the
it is
obelisk.
deep in the northwest region of the country or the continent.
which is deep in branded territory.
Oh.
Were the College of Illusions or the Silent Monk symbols around?
Yeah, probably. In a way where it looks like instead of just infiltrating one thing, they they didn't really choose of what to infiltrate. They're choosing anything to infiltrate.
Okay. So those would be the only two that I'm familiar with, really, other.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is worse than we could have imagined. Fantastic.
It looks like it's attacking, or at least placing seeds and where, people gather the most.
And we found Manshun and his lieutenants in the Underdark sending those packages of purple worms.
They have to be working with the mind flayers.
I agree. We know that a lieutenant is in Visog. Is that the last lieutenant? Hammerwatch?
There is Dahlia too, which you don't know her whereabouts.
So I believe right after we do this
We may need to move
moon tower,
quickly
we should move exactly.
to Visog. I don't know if going straight to the heart is a good call yet. Or we could go to the hub of the Sahanin Church and plead our case, but I don't know if they'll believe me.
Well, we have to also make sure that we can trust whoever we're talking to there, because who knows how deep this ran already, especially in the main hubbub.
That is true.
Perhaps hard evidence would be good.
I don't know how we'll get hard evidence of something like this. Short of walking the halls of a church of Sahanin and finding a mind flayer or another person possessed with a mind worm.
Perhaps at some point, sir, if you can... I know it's not easy to do, but if you reach out to Sahanin, maybe she can guide a path. I'm sure she's worried about her followers as well. She always is.
Perhaps she can point us to someone trustworthy.
Those are both good ideas, I think.
All right, well, then let's do the moon tower, and then I guess as a group we'll decide what...
Can I make a check to see if we can discern, at least from what we gather from the person that had the little brain devourer thing, if we can discern like symptoms of that? Like if we go up to the moon tower, is there a way, like if they are, like if one of them is there a way that maybe we can check to see if one of them is?
Yeah, you can do a
Brain devoured?
nature check.
Nature check.
You guys must watch out for those.
Nature.
Fey, fiend, or undead? Probably not, right?
Yeah, look out for those nature checks. They'll get you.
No.
That thing almost zonked me.
Oh, it went from a nat 20 to 13.
Damn.
You guys remember when I almost
they're
got...
not human. And in a similar way of how you would track undead, if something was dead and kind of hiding in front of you, there are ways to tap into and detect other forms of life, and these creatures are another form of life.
If I have a gut feeling, would
Okay.
detect evil and good detect one of these?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I may be able to sense them if I...
Perhaps Dora, too, with your new helm. Maybe you can detect some weird anomaly within a figure with a brain devourer.
Do I have detect evil and good? I don't.
I think I do. Or no, I think I have protection against good and evil.
That's also not a bad thing, though.
That's what I have.
Like that could save one of us from maybe something
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, there I have it. It's a first level. Okay.
With your 13, they are aberrations.
They're aberrations. Okay, these are aberrations.
Well, perhaps we walk in with that mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys bed down for the night after this strange kind of talking with the stars.
I can also create whatever meals you wish. We can take turns. What do you guys want to eat? Everyone gets a night, I guess.
You know, I haven't had Cornish hens in a long time.
Of course you haven't. Conjure 30 pounds worth of Cornish hens and sides.
And sides. Thanks, Dad.
Lots of like little quail eggs and bullshit fancy food.
Yes. Scallops
night.
with quail eggs on top.
Yeah.
All of your dreams are vivid.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Everyone make a wisdom save.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Is this charmed?
Yikes, 8.
No.
Is this charmed?
You gotta ask
Oh
for advantage.
yes. Don't worry, I got it, guys. I got the nat 1.
Ba-ba-da-bow.
Unless this counts as a what do you call it? Magical spell or what was it exactly?
A dream.
Where did it go?
It's just a dream.
Actions.
I have advantage on saves against bad nightmares, so
everyone, you guys sent me your best memories today. Those of you who failed the checks, you basically have. I don't see any of the whiz saves. Let me refresh here.
I mean,
I did 12.
against spells and other magical effects. I don't know. Does this count?
it's a dream, Connor.
It's
is
a
a dream.
magical dream.
Surge. You fail. You have your
Yeah.
worst. You go through. And it's a vivid, almost a recreation of your worst memory.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh, it wasn't too long ago. It was being down in the prison cells. All of us getting our fucking asses whooped. Manchun coming in, and me not having my loot. I felt